Welcome back to Survival, everybody. Episode 18. Just want to go ahead and get the chickens topped up. Let's not put too much in here. We'll get the chickens topped up right away, and then we'll get our greenhouses topped up with water. And then we're going to make some sales. We're going to sell that lettuce. We should actually make quite a bit of money from that, which is going to be great. We do need the money. I think it'll be quite interesting. Then we got to tackle both of our fields and get our planting done. That one field does need some lime on it. But what I think I want to try is to use that supplementary water tank, so we could try to fill both of these up with one fill point, if we will. Let's take a look here. So yeah, silo extension, supplementary water tank. So I'm trying to think about where to put this. I mean, our faucet's over here. I always said we could move our faucet somewhere else and make it closer. We could probably actually put it in front of the wind turbine here. I was thinking about putting the tank here. It should easily cover both greenhouses. We have to find a better spot for our trailer, though. If we were going to put our faucet here and then our tank. I think this would cover both, but we can give it a shot. And if it doesn't, we'll refund our money and go from there. 2100, let's give it a shot there. We'll get this all moved. We're all full of lettuce. We'll get this sold in a second here. The farmer's market. Yeah, we gotta make sure we stay in time with the farmer's market before they close on us. I believe it was 9 a.m. Top it up here, see what happens, and if it'll supply both. Alright, so before we do that, let's check and see where we're at. Alright, this one's at 69, and then this one is at 69 as well. I guess I actually have quite a bit of water in both of them. So we'll see what happens when we offload here. Okay, so just the vegetable garden got it. Let's check a couple things here, because it seemed like... Alright, I'm just gonna top it up all the way here. Yeah, so it didn't fill our greenhouse. I suppose we could put the rest in the other greenhouse here. There we go. That should work. But I think we will take the tractor down to the farmer's market just because it's easier to make that corner. Kind of got to turn sharp there. A little bit better to maneuver. And we'll come up, get the rest of it, and then we'll make a sale. Ah, yes, we have arrived. Sneak in here. So this was an issue before trying to get this back. I wonder if we can try to... Let's open it up first, maybe. Oop, we got jiggly. Maybe we can come like this. Get it all. Jackknife it in here, maybe. Perfect, look at that. I wish it was a little bit better of a sale point, but... We're gonna make quite a bit off of this. This is very nice. So 13,000 there. Didn't quite get the rest of it here. There we go. Oh, this is really trying me. There we go, we got her all. We'll head back up, get the last load here. And we'll see what our total is. Looks like about 3 more pallets. I think what we'll do is save our honey for next month, so we can get a little bit more money out of it as the price increases. There was one more month on that. I do still want to expand that honey farm, the beehives, if you will. But I think we'll probably have to hold off on that yet, even though we could afford it. But we need to think about the direction we want to go. I think we need to buy another plot of land, and then we need to do some more clear cutting so we can get some room for some silos and some other buildings, and probably should think about moving into like some grassland, and we can make some silage bales and get more money that way too. But it is a bit of a process. I guess we'll just leave this right here. We're gonna need it for our bees next month anyway. Alright, shut her up. Now we'll go get the last little bit of cash here and we'll see where we're at. Ooh, we got multiple pallets now of honey. Alright, here we go. Last little bit. Can we get in there without... I wish the sell point was a little bit bigger. I guess we just have to, like, jackknife it in somehow here. Alright, there we go. Last pallets. And we'll see what we ended up with. This is really good payday. I'm glad we went with another greenhouse. Okay, our total is 27,287. Very nice. Alright, so I think we need to where are we going to put this trailer? Now that our water tank is there. I suppose if we can kind of keep it to the left here maybe, and we can still have it in the spot. Right at the end. We can squeeze the water trailer through there, I think. Alright, let's get the lime spreader. I think we can spread over the top of... Top it up here. I think we can spread over the top of the oilseed radish. I guess we'll find out. I've never done that before. I don't know if it'll let us. Give it a shot here. It doesn't look like it will. Yeah, it still says it needs lime. So, I wonder if we can do it after we plant. We'll just put this to the side. And we get our seeding done. And then we'll give it a shot. Otherwise, we're going to lose a little bit of our harvest, unfortunately. Okay, so what did we have planned for this field? So, field 2, we got oats. There we go. And this should let us plant over the oilseed, I think. No, it's not. That's interesting. So we have to cultivate again in order to... I suppose if this was a direct drill, then it would have worked. Yeah, so we actually have a little bit of work to do today. I wanted to get started on that clear cutting, but it looks like we're going to have our hands full with some of the fields here. Let's see, I don't want to spend too much money, but is it time to get a different cultivator? Or a disc harrow, 180, 140, we're going to need some horsepower for these. Yeah, judging by the looks of this, I don't think any of these are really worth it. There's what, one more? Subsoilers take a lot of power. Yeah, I think this spader here for 5 meters, but you need 100 horse. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. I've never really gone the spader route a whole lot. That is quite bigger. 100 horse, I think we could upgrade our tractor to 6 miles an hour. So it's a little bit slower. But I think the working with would be worth it. Where's our toolbox at? Let's see how much an upgrade to the engine here would cost. Customize. So yeah, it will be 5 horsepower short, but I think it would be able to handle it. The issue is without weights, will it be will it be a problem? 10 grand. I think that would be a viable upgrade. I think it's worth a shot. Let's upgrade the tractor here to 95. So now we got that taken care of, and then we'll buy that spader. And then we can sell our cultivator so we can move right along here. That should save us some time. Like I said, I hope it's not that heavy on the front of the tractor. If it is, we're gonna have to figure something out. I suppose we could put the arms on this tractor and then put a bag on the front to weight it down. Let's just double check that there wasn't anything in the sales today. Again, it would be nice to start expanding to grassland, but we're not there yet. This would be... yeah, I would never even thought of that. But it would take a good chunk of change. But it would give us the horsepower we need. Let's see here. Let's see if the spader will work. It is a mod. Very cheap. 4,500. Probably underpriced. I think we'll go with the orange. So fingers crossed that this tractor can handle it. Let's see what happens before we... I mean, we'll probably end up selling this cultivator now regardless anyway. If it doesn't work... please work. Ooh. Okay, it doesn't fold up. I thought it would fold in the middle. Don't look like it. It is, yeah, a little heavy. Or light in front, I should say. It's... oh, man. It does work, though. Alright, let's go ahead and sell this cultivator. I think we're going to try to make it work. Although there was, if we start logging off our land, we might need the horsepower. We could always rent a tractor though too. We ain't gonna get much for this cultivator. Alright, repair, repaint. Yeah, 540. Not much at all. It's got a nice working with though, that's what I like about this. It'll make field turning no problem at all. It's just can our tractor handle it. Like I said, we could always put an arm on this. We're gonna have to buy the arm though. Maybe we should buy an arm for it. It's either that or buy that Fiat tractor. And that's 38. I'm sure it's 160 horse. Alright, when I drop it down, it seems like it might be alright. Let's just get it back home. We'll give it a shot. Hopefully it works out. Alright, let's slide on into the driveway. We'll fire her up. Drop her down. And we'll see how this goes. Ooh, I'm liking that working with already. So how is our field state? Fertilized 75%. Yeah, that's very good for fertilization. Ooh, 100% right there. Oilseed radish might have been the way to go, I think. There we go. That was a lot of work. I think we're going to save the next field for the next episode, I think. Or we might come into me working on that because we're putting stuff in the yard now. Let's check the field state and see what we ended up with here. It should look really good. Look at that. 100% fertilized. We are going to have to weed it. We're going to be able to try that new weeder, see if that works. If it does, we can sell this old one, get a few bucks out of that. It's old, we really didn't even use it. We used it like once. Let's take a look at the land here. So what I think... I've been thinking about this quite a bit. Actually, let's go into flight mode so we can get a better look. How we want to expand the farm. I do want to get a silo here at some point. I'm trying to figure out where that should go. But we definitely need some more land. Because we're kind of maxing out. We're ready to advance the series here a little bit and make things go. If we purchase this spot here, it's everything within this roadway. It'll be easy to remember and know where we're at. I think we'd have to rent a logging, well, there's a logging cutter that can go on the back of a tractor. We're just going to have to rent a bigger tractor because the horsepower requirement for that unit is extreme. And that would give us all that to play with. Right now the cutoff is here. I guess there's a little bit more on this side. Otherwise we could buy it and go this way. But I think I'd rather go back. And then we could start trying to get some grassland made and go that direction. If we look in the land map here, yeah, you can see it's all this. And it costs 45,000, so it's going to be a pretty penny for that. But I think that's the only way we can start expanding a little bit. If we went up here, that's 61,000. Yeah, I think, like I said, going back would be better. We have to decide if we want to leave trees in between or keep this field small, or should we, like, expand it bigger into the next field? It's a lot of questions. I think we'll buy that towards the end of this episode. But let's advance. I think we'll get our honey sold. And then, yeah, we're going to have a lot of work to do in the next episodes, I think. Let's make sure we're early enough so we can get there before they're closed. Ah, excellent. Our oats are coming up. Yes, it does got to get weeded. Wonder if we should try that today too before we end the episode. Like what we'll do is we'll actually just take the pickup truck. I made the mistake of not doing this with the eggs. And it makes total sense to do this because it's only a couple pallets. And that way, it won't take us very long to do it either. We did skip last year for the honey because there wasn't that much there. But now we actually have a little bit to sell. A little bit heavy too. Take it kind of easy here. There we go, something like that. I suppose we could just leave this in the yard over here. Strap it in. Let's see what it shows here. It looks like we should get, yeah, the price is starting to decrease. 2,500, yeah, so it's not like a whole lot. Unfortunately, like I said, it would be great to expand the beehive husbandry. But I think we should need to buy more land. Then we can get those trees logged off. It's going to be a lot of work to do that logging. I think, like I said, it's going to be mostly in the next episode. Alright, here we go. Another sale of honey. And bam, 2,500. Not much, but it's something. Bada boom, bada boo boo boom. There we go. So check the sales. There's not much. I mean, this would be great if we had that grassland. Because we would need a wrapper. We would need a baler. but we're not there yet. And we need to have to buy a cutter yet. So I think what we're going to do before we wrap up here is let's go ahead and buy this land, I think. And then I think that's how we're going to end the episode. So yeah, 148. 45,000. Let's go ahead and buy that. We have to expand, so now we're down to 20,000. It's definitely something to think about now that we can expand this field a little more too. Maybe that'd be the way to go. It's something to think about how we want to do this. I think we're going to have a lot of tree cutting on the next episode. And all that good stuff. Alright, so I think we'll leave it there for today's episode. On the next episode, we'll probably check that weeder out, see if that'll work, that new one we have. If it does, we'll sell that old one. And then, I suppose what we'll have to do is start getting those trees going. Might wait to start planting this field if we're going to expand it, maybe. Depends on how the clear cutting goes here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.